That's right, the Disability Channel has gone Hollywood as I caught up with my old buddy Nate Boyer on location filming a movie in Irving, Massachusetts. Well, this man travels all over the world. He's got a TV show. He's a movie star. You've seen him in This Is Us, all kinds of stuff, man. What are you doing out here in the middle of Irving, Massachusetts, in the middle of nowhere?
Making a movie, but I'm not a movie star. It's a low-budget film. It's a thriller, and the coolest part about it is that roughly half the cast and crew are veterans. So it's not a veteran story, but it's a project, a mission really, for all of us to get back on board with, and just to bring the team back together and have everybody out here sacrificing their time, sacrificing their finances, their health. It's cold, the weather's changing on us at all times. It's an insane challenge, but we got a lot of talented people that are flexible and working their asses off to make this thing great. And so I'm having a blast just trying, regardless of how this thing turns out, even though it's going to be amazing.
And you're not here to make money, but you are experiencing the finer points of a low-budget film, right?
I'm here to make money, but I'm probably not going to. But like, those are the odds. I mean, you know, we're a budget right now that's under 6 digits, you know, and so movies like that are typically the quality is just not there. But we're not sacrificing quality. We're sacrificing our own comforts. We're sacrificing our own income, you know, to make it happen. And that's why it's going to look like a film and sound like a film and going to be a film that plays at that much higher level. You know, there's not anybody seeing this movie unless they heard before is going to believe that we made it for as cheap as we made it for. We're shooting it in 18 days. You know, we've got half the people are local crew and cast, and half the people are from out of town, and we're working around crazy schedules. We're shooting 12, 14-hour days. 4 locations are right here on this one family's property, which is huge. It's basically a movie ranch. They've got a tow truck company and a junkyard, and then a barn or farmhouse, and then their main cabin that the family lives in. The story's sort of centered around this area. We've got a few other locations that we sprinkle in, but it's all right here, and that's the only way we could possibly do this.
I've met some of these great vets that you're working with, you talk about, and you do so much. I mean, talk about what you're doing with MVP, and hey, how the Water Boys doing?
Water Boys are doing great, yeah. Chris Long's initiative through the Chris Long Foundation, bringing clean water to those in East Africa that don't have access to it. And one of those projects is veterans and former NFL players and current NFL players as well, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro every year to raise money for those wells. And MVP, which stands for Emerging Vets and Players, we're bringing together combat vets and former professional athletes and helping them find purpose and identity once the uniform comes off moving forward. This is a byproduct of those initiatives. You know what I mean? What we're doing here, it's all about purpose. It's all about the team. It's all about a mission. It's all about sacrificing for the man on your left and right. That's the only way that making this movie is possible. We just want to tap into those creative juices as well, and it's a challenge. You know, we want to compete with anybody in any industry at any level. And we believe, I think, as a tribe, as a veteran community, that we have that potential. We have that ability because we know how to work. We may not have the experience and the knowledge and the education at the same level, but we'll figure it out. We'll learn it quicker because we're willing to put the reps in and go all in 100%, and just never stop till we get that perfect product.
And you wear a lot of hats. This one's wet. Green Beret, you've done NFL. I mean, where's the challenge as far as an actor? Where does that fall in?
It's not as hard as those things, but that doesn't mean you're good. Like, you can just go do it, which I'm doing, and not be very good, like me. But, I mean, I guess the challenge is just being vulnerable and listening, you know, the things that we should do as a regular human being every day in life, things I struggle with.
Can you cry on camera like Demi Moore? Can you do that?
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't even listen on camera, so like I struggle there. But yeah, I mean I think that's the biggest challenge is just like taking chances. It's just emotional instead of physical chances, like at war on a football field. But I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm doing the best that I can right now, and hopefully I just continue to improve. I need to put more time on it, though. I know that.
We met 5 years ago. I've watched you just evolve into this amazing man. You don't get the credit you deserve for a lot of the things in your initiative.
I get too much credit.
But where do you see yourself with? Is this going to be acting? Are you going to do the philanthropy? Oh, and season 2 of your show.
Yeah, dude, why can't you do it all? Like, I don't understand. Like, why can't you just do all these things? You don't have to be one thing. You know what? I'm not just a veteran. You're not just a host. You know, we are diverse. You know what I mean? We have a lot of interests. We want to do a lot of things. We want to wear a lot of hats, and that's okay. It definitely is hard to do all those things at a high level because you need to focus a lot of time into the ones that really mean a lot to you. But as far as the movie stuff goes, I mean, I'm producing this film. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to be a creative. I want to tell stories that I think are important, are impactful, make people think about something a little bit different, add perspective to a conversation, and give people an opportunity. And the first people in line in my book are the men and women that sacrifice so much to defend our country. And, you know, I mean, I'm biased because I'm one of those people, but we also lost a lot of brothers and sisters that never got this opportunity. So for us, we're living out those dreams for them sometimes, you know, and that is really important. That's everything for me.
All right, well, detective, I hope you find the murderer, and we hopefully the name of the movie, and when are we going to see it?
I can't tell you the name, but you're going to see it as soon as possible. We go into the editing room in February, and I think best case would be late summer, early fall, but we'll figure it out.
I'm not
be done in like a month, you know.
I'm not even here, so don't tell anybody that I'm here. All right. Nate Boyer, buddy, it's always great to see you. Thank you so much, man. All right.
Appreciate it, guys.